Hello, Open Door Baptist Church. This is your pastor here. I want to make two announcements really quickly. But first, I want to say thank you for praying for me. I'm back from Louisiana. We made it down there safely. Had a wonderful time. Ate way too much. But you know what? You only live once. And so that's what I'm telling myself to make myself feel better about how much food we ate down there. But nevertheless, we made it back. So thank you for your prayers. I want to give you two announcements. Don't want to take too much of your time. The first thing is that this Sunday, starting at 10 a.m., we're bringing back Bible Basics, Volume 2. As you remember, Bible Basics is basically us looking at different topics and going deeper into these topics with the goal that we would have many videos on biblical topics that you could draw from, whether you need to learn something yourself, go more in depth of something that we've talked about, or maybe you're discipling someone and you just want to give them a recording that they can listen to, whether they're on their way to work or whatever it may be. But nevertheless, we're starting back this Sunday. Our brother Mark is going to kick us off. He's going to be talking about law and grace. And then after that, we have some other beloved brothers who are going to be teaching this season, if you will. Joe Lombardi's coming back and speaking. We also have Bill Medeiros, who's going to be speaking. Brian's going to be speaking. I'm going to be speaking. So we have really great topics. We're going to be looking at God's character. We're going to be looking at Jesus as the prophet, priest, and king. We're going to be looking at miracles. We're going to be talking about Satan. All of these topics that we have, we're going to go very in depth, and I just think it's great that we're building up all of this material so we can start discipling and training ourselves, but also others who are coming to the faith or have questions about the faith. So that's the first announcement. I hope you will be there. It'd be very encouraging to see you there. Number two is this Sunday, I'm starting a series where I'm going to be preaching through the book of Acts, and I'm going to be looking at particularly the Holy Spirit and our relationship with the Holy Spirit. I want to read really quickly from Ephesians chapter 1, where Paul, he's praying for the church in Ephesus, and he's saying, man, this is my desire for you. And starting in verse 18, he says, one of his desires is, having the eyes of your hearts enlightened, that you may know what is the hope to which he has called you, what are the riches of his glorious inheritance in the saints, and then get this, verse 19, and what is the immeasurable greatness of his power toward us who believe. Paul wanted the church to know the power that they had received from Jesus Christ when they became believers. And unfortunately, when the church doesn't know that power, well, what happens is that the church will not be witnesses as Jesus has left us to be, and we become weak, and in worst case scenarios, we find ourselves falling into sin. So this Sunday, we're going to be starting off and kicking off looking at the Holy Spirit, the church's relationship with the Holy Spirit and with that power. And my desire is that we will be a church that is dependent on the power of God and not our own strength. So I hope to see you this Sunday as we kick off the series, Acts chapter 1, Power from Above. Love you. See you soon.